Namaskar. Today is the 104th birthday anniversary of our former Prime Minister, the Iron Lady of India, Srimati Indira Gandhi. When she was the Prime Minister, she has introduced Land Reforms Act and distributed lands to the landless people at free of cost. On her birth anniversary, today our Prime Minister Narendra Modi has announced the repeal of 3 anti-farmers bill introduced in last year. The crores and crores of the farmers of this nation, they started agitating against the implementation of that anti-farmers act by Narendra Modi BJP government the last year, November 26th. More than 11 months and 25 days, lakhs and lakhs of the farmers, they all gathered in Delhi. They sat on a hunger strike. Almost more than 360 days struggled. They could not able to convince our Prime Minister about the ill effect of the 3 draconian laws. What lakhs and lakhs of the farmers of this country, after having lost around more than 200 lives of our fellow farmer brothers, what they could not able to achieve, today it has come to a point that the Prime Minister has given an assurance that he will repeal the act in the coming Parliament session. It is all because the people of Himachal Pradesh, people of Karnataka, people of Rajasthan, a section of the people voted for the Congress party, and that effect today, it has forced Narendra Modi to repeal the 3 draconian anti-farmers law. In a couple of days before, on Diwali day, he has reduced excise duty for the petrol and diesel, 5 rupees for the petrol and 10 rupees for the diesel. And today the repeal of these 3 anti-farmers act. So I humbly request the people of this nation, by voting for Congress in some assembly segments itself, has forced the Narendra Modi government and BJP government to repeal this act and to reduce a little bit of raised excise duty of the fuel. If they vote for Congress in the nation, BJP in their lifetime, they will not think about an anti-people policy. So this is in the hands of the people now. If the people of this nation vote for Congress, everything will be repealed. Whatever the anti-people policy as implemented by the BJP's government will be repealed, and the fuel prices will come to normal. So this is the current situation. What all the political party leaders were trying to convince Narendra Modi, but he was very adamant. Even in the parliament, they were not allowed the opposition party to raise that issues also. But today, in eyeing the coming Punjab, Uttar Pradesh elections, he has given an assurance of withdrawing this 3 Anti-Farmers Act. It is the credit has to go to the crores and crores of the farmers of this nation first, and in addition, the struggle, the fight taken by our young and dynamic leader, Sri Rahul Gandhi ji. We, the Congress party, right from the day one, we were against this bill. And Rahul ji even took a tractor rally, protest rally, and even in Bhubaneswar Congress, in Orissa Congress, in many districts we had a tractor rallies. We have contested so many programs, even the Bandh. We have declared so many programs throughout the country. Congress fought for the repeal of this 3 Act. And today we have succeeded in getting these laws to put it in the dustbin. This shows whatever the Congress party has raised their issues, after a particular time of time, the BJP will realize and they will come back to the normal stage in the later stages. So many corruption charges we have made. Even Rafael, so many issues. Today they may criticize the Congress party, but the day will come. Definitely if the people stand with the Congress, the truth will come out. See, in Bhubaneswar, in our this thing also, we are the custodian for the MSP, for the rice. We have introduced the minimum supportive price for the farmers. But Narendra Modi was not ready to raise the MSP as per the recommendation of the Swaminathan Committee. We are demanding this for a quite long time. But if people of Uttar Pradesh and Punjab voted for Congress and defeat the BJP, definitely the MSP price of the rice will be increased. When Congress government was there, we have waived almost 72,000 crore rupees of the farmers' debt.